Good day. I have some really great news. So I just did a video about weaponized compassion and about how a lot of people were using compassion as a weapon to get people to follow COVID restrictions and to take the jab and all of these other things. And I'll put that video right up here. In that video, I talk about how their liberals seem to be the ones that are pushing the COVID narrative, as the conservatives aren't, and how a lot of that probably has to do with what news they watch, but also it comes from their energy, you know. So yes, the liberal side is the feminine side, which will take whatever narrative appeases compassion, and the masculine's going to take the narrative that surrounds logic and reason, and that's why we see a big divide, along with the news, obviously. And they were the ones that were really pushing and pressuring people to get the vaccine, like the politicians, and something very big just happened in the States. And the only reason that I believe the liberals or the Democrats would actually admit to all their lies, or even turn their story around at all, as if there is some issues with the law that are involved. I had this feeling intuitively that there's a whole bunch of legal cases going on that nobody knows about. And these legal cases, some of them will be known as the Nuremberg 2.0. And I think that the reason that the Democrats are turning around in their story is because they want to pass the blame on, which they're trying to pass the blame on to Trump. And yes, Trump was a supporter of the vaccine. He was a pusher of the vaccine narrative. He was proud about the fact that he put out a vaccine in 6 to 9 months that should have took 5 to 12 years. So that's all stuff that came out of his mouth. So, you know, he is involved just as much as the Democrats were involved, as far as I'm concerned. I would say the darker side of like the coercion and a lot of these things that they should never have done to people was pushed on people by the Democrats. And so the House of Representatives, led by the Democrats, attacked Donald Trump for pressuring the FDA to authorize unproven treatment for COVID. Okay, so that they just did this after having a tweet up. Biden had a tweet up that said, and it was up for 2 weeks, that said, "We got the vax out to people and saved lives." And then now that they're seeing the science coming through and all the deaths and all the heart issues and all these people having unbelievable evil happen to them through this vaccine, they're switching their tune. And not only that, they're telling them it was Donald Trump that got these vaccines out to people and rushed the FDA. So I see that as a very important turn in the narrative. When they admit that the vaccine that they were pushing and pressuring people on is actually unproven treatment for COVID, man, something has just happened. And we're going to start to see things moving in the next little while. And now I can see the great judgment is going to speed up. And I think we should be very careful with anybody who is an influence or influencers that were pushing for people to get the vaccine. You know, Elon Musk first says, "No, I don't need to get the vaccine. Why do I need to get it? I'm not in the danger group." And then he says, "I got the vaccine and I suggest people get the vaccine." Why are you suggesting people get the vaccine? So we have to look, the demons are all around. And I see that Canada is still pushing the vaccine. And know what I see from that is they're investigating all of these people that are pushing this narrative still, and still pushing this thing on people and doing criminal things. And there's going to be a big judgment happen in Canada also. All of the Commonwealth countries, but especially like Canada, Australia, New Zealand, the judgments that come out of there are going to be shocking. Nobody's going to believe these stories. There's still going to be two different histories after all of this, because there's going to be a ton of people that are not going to believe what comes out. And I'm really excited to watch the thugs fall. So much love and God bless. And please, if you enjoy my videos, subscribe and like. It helps get the word out there. And I don't think that these algorithms are going to be helping me any. Have a great day.